Okay, so we're going to jump right in with the soft ochre paint pot by MAC, and we're going to use this all over the lid. We're going to put it as a base to hold all the shadows and pigments we're going to use later on. Once we finish with the paint pot, we're going to go ahead and take any kind of brown pencil. I'm using a brow pencil here, and we're going to start marking out our cut crease. We don't have to be too precise with it. We are going to go in later and fix it. This is just a guideline for us. Once you're done marking your cut crease, we're going to go in with the Lorac Pro palette. I'm using the shade white on the inner corner of the eye. And we're just going to start laying shadows down to enhance the pigments we're going to use later on. Next, I'm taking light bronze on the middle of the eye. Then in the outer corner, we're taking gold. To keep the pigments in place and to enhance them even further, we're going to mix it with the mixing medium from MAC. And then I take white pearl and put it on the inner corner of my eye, right over top of the white shadow we just used. With the mixing medium, these pigments are going to stay in place. They're not going to smudge or have any excess fallout. Then, taking yellow gold from the NYX Pigments, I'm going to put that on the middle of the eyelid, right over top of light bronze. The last pigment we're going to use is Ochre from NYX, and we're going to put that on the outer corner, right over top of gold. Then to further blend out that cut crease, we're going to use soft brown, saddle, and brown script, all shadows by MAC. And I also use them in that order. Once you've blended all three of those shadows out, we're going to go ahead and put the cut crease all over again. I'm using the black shade from the Lorac Pro palette, and I'm also using the number 15 brush from Anastasia Beverly Hills to do so. We want a very defined line because it is a good crease, but we're going to use small strokes so we make sure we don't have any harsh lines. Then what we're going to do is flip the brush the opposite way and kind of just fan up that extra eyeshadow the brush has on it, because we don't want a harsh line at all. We want it to be a very subtle cut crease. After this step, you are all finished with the shadow. Off camera, I went ahead and applied my mascara, the Ardell Demi Wispies, the Goldmine liner on my bottom lash line, and I also used the NYC Black Liquid Liner. Then I went ahead and did my eyebrows. After you do your eyebrows, you can continue with your normal foundation routine. Then I take the same corrector and I just go over spots that I notice are usually redder areas, which is on the sides of my nose and in the middle of my eyebrows. Then I'm using my FitMe stick to kind of mark out the contrast for my contour. This is going to help the contour we're going to go in with next stand out even more. Next to contour, you're going to want to use a darker foundation or a darker concealer like I'm using here. I kind of just go in and define certain areas of my face that I want to stand out in photos, or I don't want to lose in photos, which is usually the hollows of my cheeks, the bridge of my nose, underneath the lip to make it look even more pouty, on the sides of my jawline, and around my forehead. Next, you want to go in with a foundation that's great for photos. I'm using the PhotoReady from Revlon. I kind of just dot this all over my face and blend it out with my Real Techniques buffing brush. Then to further out contour, I'm going in with my Sculpted face, the IT Cosmetics contour kit. With my contour brush from Real Techniques, I'm just setting the contour we already did with powder. Then to play with the golden glow we have going on with our eyes, I'm going to go in with the Candlelight Glow from Too Faced, which is a champagne colored highlight. Just putting that on the highest points of my face, which is the top of my cheekbones, the bridge of my nose, the middle of my brows, and then my chin as well. And don't forget your Cupid's bow. For blush, I chose the Maybelline Highlights in Nude. This is also going to give off a nice shimmer, but it's going to give a very subtle pink tint to the cheeks. Alrighty, for lips, we're going to go in with the Jordana Rock and Rose Lip Liner and the Gerard Cosmetics Lipstick in Nude. It's a gorgeous nude that anyone should be able to pull off. And to set everything, we're using the MAC Urban Decay Setting Spray, so your makeup stays in place all day. Here is the finished look. I really hope you guys enjoyed it. Please try it out. If you do try it out, hashtag Christina Marie Creations. I would love to see your work. Thank you so much for watching. I really appreciate it.